that goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah. They don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block holes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block holes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. What is up, everybody? It is 9 o'clock. Oh, I'm so weak. Home alone. Let me stop. Hey y'all, what is up? Let me see who we got in the building. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience, of course. Y'all know I don't normally do late lives, but it's Friday. I ain't got no cheering, baby. Listen, so I could do a little something tonight. A little something. I was trying to choose between going live and watching my show. I said, let me go see my people for a few. Okay? So we going to chat it up for a little bit, y'all. Hey, LaShawn. Hey, Christina. We got Miss Mel in the building. Consuela. We got Christina Hardy, Miss Debbie Robinson, Miss Charlene. We got Miss Robin Lotz, a new touch nail and beauty bar. Miss Deborah R, Miss Evian, Miss Geraldine, Miss Sheeta to you. We got my girl, respectfully, April in the building. She says no one should be surprised at this point. For real. It's, y'all, we literally said on the last live we give them what next week, so it's not a surprise. It's more like an embarrassment. Especially, I just feel bad for them kids. We're gonna get into it though, y'all. Let me finish shouting y'all out and we're gonna get into it. Who else we got here? Hey, Miss Ilka, Andrea. We got Miss Tracy Johnson, Miss Lovely, Michelle Spikes, my bro Terry, my Karen in the building. Shout out to you. Thank you for that cash out blessing you sent me before I came live. We got Renita, Miss Marlena. We got Queen Lily. She says, I'm new and I love your content. I like and subscribe. Shout out to you. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy. Miss Whitty in the building. Miss Margaret Mason. My girl, Miss Kathy, always coming through with the super. She said, hello, Lupac in chat. Been missing the lives. Here's my support to you as always for standing on the truth. We'll catch the replay. Shout out to you. Thank you for your continuous support, Miss Kathy. We got Miss Diane Grant, Malibu Genies, Brandy Gibson, Scorpio Stings, Precious B, Michaela, Toya Wilson. We got April Granger in the building. Andrea. Wait, is that how you see your name? Is it Andrea? No. A dream? Lord, I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. I ain't never seen it spelled like that before. Hey, Miss Deborah Kennan, Tanisha, Miss Green Eyes, Diva Chick. You say I have never cleaned my room so fast to come here. Miss Yolanda White, Miss Deborah Kennan. We got Miss Janice Willie, Kiana with the Q. It's all about God in the building. Miss Veronica. She say someone said he will be back. Paycheck coming soon at that. He definitely is back. Okay, he got his check today and probably a little bit of hers. Miss Kimberly Merrills, K. Monet, Latte in the building. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Miss Veronica, Aisha Howard, Get Right with Elby, Stephanie Landry, Miss Patricia Jefferson, Miss Beverly, Erica Cooper. Say shaking my head. Nina. You should say Lupac in the building. She's not the one, two, or the three you know. Shout out to you. Blessed beyond measure, sweetly favored. Miss Beverly, Tony Lightner, Denise. You said, I'm glad to finally catch your live. Happy Friday. Same to you, my girl. Barbie doll in the building. Talia. Miss Lenora, Tanaya, Miss Angela Dickerson, shout out to you. Miss Roslyn Crawford, my girl Dee Dee, Simply Linda Roz, Miss Lolo, Shalonda, I hope I said that right. Wait, let's see. T Baby, Siobhan, Raquel, Sexy Red, Miss Beverly said, I'm from Louisiana. Okay, shout out to you. Natural Nurture in the building. Miss Cheryl. Who else we got? Herschel, Miss Love, Miss Deborah, Sunshine. Thank you, Erica, for the super. I appreciate your support. Here for a good time. We got my girl Maya in the building. She said, look, let that girl do what she wants to do. Hi, Lupac. If this if this the road she wants to travel, let her. This was a play on all of the CC creators. I told y'all this was a money grab. Me personally, I don't think it's a money grab. I think it's just their very toxic relationship. And at the end of the day, it might be a money grab for them, or some people might consider it a money grab for them. But for us, it's content, So it's kind of like a win-win on both sides if you really want to look at it that way. Y'all get we do the content, y'all get the entertainment. She making herself look a fool for the money. That's the difference. She's literally making herself look the plum fool. Okay, so whether it's fake or it's real, it's embarrassing. That's how I look at it. So if she want to continue on with the antics and keep letting Janashos make her look the plum fool, then hey, we're gonna keep talking about it. It ain't hurting us at the end of the day. Like I said, I feel bad for them babies though, because they're in the middle, and it's very unfortunate that they don't have a mother that's strong enough to stay away from toxicity. And it's sad, like how many chances are you going to continuously give a person that you said means you no good? Make it make sense. How many times you going to cry wolf on the internet? And you know what? To keep it a buck, Johnell is smart because at this point, what she did on the internet to him 2 weeks ago, well, what, maybe a week ago, that little episode she had, that could have ruined his career. So the fact that she took him back so quick, it don't make him look bad. It makes her look bad because it speaks to her and the factors of, are you being honest when you say these things? Because if you not being honest, then if you are being honest, then why are you taking him back? It's just a bad look all around, y'all. It's not a good look at all. And like I said, it was smart on his part because the next time she tries to come to the internet when it doesn't go her way, nobody is going to be blaming Johnell. I could promise you that. It's going to be all on her. It's going to continue. It's going to forever be a, a a cycle of toxicity on the internet, and she's going to be known as the problem. Eventually, she's going to ruin her brand. Well, that's pretty much ruined her platform. People are going to eventually stop following her because they're going to be tired of the emotional roller coasters every day. When you have people that support you, they feel what you feel. Once people start feeling something for you, if they care about you, they want to see you do well. So it's like when you getting on the internet and you constantly crying, 1 minute you happy, 1 minute you sad, that affects the people that follow you as well. Their energy is not being protected either. So eventually her supporters are going to get tired of that. They're not going to keep wanting to, every time you look around, I need my prayer warriors. I need y'all. But you bringing all this upon yourself. And, when the people try to tell you something means you no good, is, oh, mind y'all business, and let me experience my experiences. But next thing you know, you need them very same people to pray for you because you feeling like a robot, and you trying your hardest to remain strong in front of your kids from something that you're putting yourself in. Nobody else but you, baby. You are so codependent upon this man till it makes no sense. It's sickening at this point. The fact that you can't stand alone as a woman, you're willing to settle for the bare minimum, like the bottom of the barrel, bare minimum, just to say, or just to have a man in your presence. That is sad. That is sad, y'all. I am disgusted at this point. Ooh, child. Hey, Empress Vibes, Nola Bunny, Miss Cynthia. You said at this point they playing us for them checks. They ain't playing us, they playing themselves. I don't look at it as I'm being played, baby. Because y'all know we said it last week. Not last week, the other day. We was literally saying they're gonna be right back together. So she making herself look crazy. And think about it. Johnell knew what he was doing, y'all. I'm about to play the clip, and I even cleared out the background noise and increased the volume so we can hear Mosky in the background. But he knew what he was doing when he went to her house, went in a separate room, and got on live. He knew exactly what he was doing. So he's making her look even crazier because he wants to show people that, hey, she said all these things about me, but I'm right back at her house. So who's the problem? So he know exactly what he playing his cards right. She just don't realize that she is looking crazy. Like, girl, that I'd be too embarrassed. She gonna be trying to hide him for a while, okay? Because she ain't gonna hear what social media gotta say, even though he done made it obvious, like he has done on so many other occasions, to let people know this is what it is, child. Hey, Miss Jackie Moore, Terry, school psych. Okay, Tyrese with the T in the building. Shanta, you say taking grip baby ish. Who is grip baby? Hey, Sadie, Antonia. Don't worry, be happy. Shout out to the names I ain't seen in a while. Thank you, Grow6565. You say hello, Lupac. Love your content. Shout out to you. Christmas in the building. Bitch, I'm a Pisces in the building. You say I'm glad the knockoff bad bitches back together. We can watch the ship go down in flames. She's talking about that girl. She that girl, a real woman would never and never and never. And here's the thing, and now it makes me think about that message that Joe Baker gave the other day. Where are you now, sir? Where are you now? Quiet as the church mouse. Because even you looking the fool from defending her based on now they're literally the man right back in her house. The same man you asked who was playing, what kind of reindeer games are you playing? Because he went in your comments and corrected you about how to say her name. And he's right back over there. So you should be feeling like a fool too while you coming out here trying to check black women for not defending this toxicity and foolishness. I think we know better than you since we've been in this saga from the beginning. I think we know a little bit better than you. Now you can see why nobody is defending it. Because she go right back to him. Okay? Like a fool. Right back to him. And most women, like I said, his message was good, but it was applied to the wrong situation because most women do go through things. It has been situations where women will take a man back because they're comfortable. They love that person regardless of the mistakes that were made. But how long? Ain't nobody gonna keep taking a person back 50, 60 times, baby. This is on a whole nother level, okay? And I cannot relate. I'm sorry, I can't relate. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other women in here can't relate to that foolishness. You gonna take them back maybe once, maybe twice, but 9, 10 times, child, it ain't even worth the headache. It's not worth it. It's like, are you thinking about your kids? That's the part I don't understand. That's the biggest part of it, y'all, that's disturbing. The fact that you came out, we're gonna play some of those clips back based on the stuff that she said too after I played this first one. But you came out here and made a big deal to the internet. Like, she should be embarrassed to show her face on the internet at this point. They about to drag her. The minute, listen, we didn't caught on. Here's the thing, y'all. We didn't caught on to the fact that he back over there, but the whole internet has it. Okay, TikTok and all of that, they have it, and it probably won't be until she posts it. Like if she posts a video with him there or whatever, that's when they gonna really start dragging her, so she can get ready. So she want to talk about stress, but you bringing all this upon yourself because you're doing it. That's why they say if you know you're gonna stay with a man and you're gonna deal with the toxicity, and do it in private. Do it in private. Stop bringing everybody into it. When people try to give you criticism or advice, you want to tell people to mind their business or try to use your supporters to attack people that's telling you something that's for your benefit. And then the next day, you on the internet asking for prayer warriors. Her words. That's how she said. To pray over you because you numb and you can't feel and you can't handle it and you're doing it alone and all these different things. A matter of fact, y'all, I got a video that I'm almost finished with that I'm gonna be dropping for y'all. I might be able to drop it tonight, depending on what time I get off this live. I'm almost finished. It's a good one too. It's a good hey, Miss Green Eyes. Did I shout you out already? Chandrika Natia, T Baby. RH needs to get his baby. The videos are proof that it is an unsafe environment with her mom. It's given very much unsafe at this point. I never, one thing y'all can say is I'm real big on mothers not losing their kids because kids need their mom. But when it's starting to become a situation like this, it's it's given unsafe because the emotional uh roller coaster that she's in, where you can barely function because a man is not around you, baby, that is crazy. Like, that's crazy to me. More often than not, as a mother, your kids, you look to your kids for strength, right? That shows that it's a disconnect there, in my opinion. If y'all look at, based on just the stuff that she puts out there and the roller coaster that she puts out on the internet, when he's not around, you notice how she go live and she's just distraught and barely want to get out of the bed and this and that. All of this be on live. It shows a disconnect between her and her kids, because whether a man is there or not, you are supposed to look to your kids for strength. They should be your motivation to keep you going. So the fact that you're that disconnected from your babies and you still be in that state of mind, granted, we all done been through heartbreak, whatever, but yo, this what you got going on is on a whole nother level. You need a new therapist because the one you got ain't working. She ain't getting the job done. Cause ain't no way you still doing the same thing on the internet for 2 years in a row, and you got a whole therapist that you supposedly talking to. Something ain't right. God forgive me. Something ain't right, baby. Something in the milk ain't clean. Okay, that lady might just be collecting a check and listening to you talk and ain't giving no good advice. Hey, JB, but something ain't right. Score sis. What's up, my girl? I love you more. Shout out to you. Let me see, y'all. I'm trying to work my way in these. I didn't think that many people was gonna be on here at this time. Hey, Miss Bevins, what's up, my girl? Hey, Jaisha, Loveless Tay. I am surprised. Queen Sag, Just Jules, Mr. Reese. Wow. Miss E. What time it is, y'all? 9 o'clock. Home alone. Let me stop. Okay, so boom. He ain't got nothing to say. He, he quiet right now, y'all. Hey, J Bay. Hey, Miss Miriam. Thank you, Andrea, for the super. Oh, I forgot my disclaimer, y'all. If y'all would like to donate to my content monetarily because you enjoy this content, not because it's forced. I've been seeing a lot of people say people be begging, child. Y'all can cash at me $sign Lupac1. You can also buy me a coffee. All of my coffee proceeds from here up until December 20th will go towards a Christmas giveaway that I am doing. I'm giving it back, baby. Giving it back, okay? We're going to give it back to the people. Shout out to y'all. But y'all can also support the platform by getting a membership. There's a lot of exclusive content. Members only live coming this week. We got to keep on up with our members only lives, y'all. I be trying to fit them in. I be trying my hardest. I could barely get the regular ones in. I'm trying to. I am trying, but shout out to my members because y'all rocking hard with your girl since day one. Shout out to y'all. You can also support by getting a super chat, super sticker. If If you don't like watching these ads, but watch them anyway, go pee and let it play. Like I always say. But definitely hit that like button because it is what? Free 99. You can't be free. We got 484 in the building. Y'all hit that very anonymous like button. Okay? I'm giving y'all some entertainment tonight. At least y'all could do is hit the like, baby. Hit the like. He gonna be gone next week. Child, if they don't fuss tonight, y'all, that's the thing. I could not live in it. You know, when you get to a certain age in life, that toxicity gets old. That fussing, you just want peace. I don't know how she do it. Like you just told the internet that this man be in all kind of females DMs begging to take him out and stuff while you taking care of him. Why did you let him go back? I don't understand it, baby. Like that is the weirdest thing to me. You supposed to be the prize in the situation, but it's not giving it. Like I don't, it's because you know what it is though? It's because she's so willing to take him back so fast to where he knows what he can get away with. She don't put her foot down. If it's that easy for him to go back to you, why would he stop? He ain't gonna stop now. Poor child, I know her friends is embarrassed because they were show on that live with her calling people stupid in the comments and all all this and that. Now y'all girl right back with Johnell Ike Young. Johnell. Child. I wonder if he still be picking boogers and trying to put them on her arm. Let me stop. Hey, all five of me. Okay, y'all, let's play this clip. Let's run this clip real quick with your nostrils where we can hear Momo in the background talking and he try to mute it like nobody ain't heard. We heard, dude. You wanted us to hear. Because you know what? That's how you know he wanted us to hear too, y'all, because he didn't mute it when they first started talking. He waited a while before he muted that live. Watch. Let's see. Let me put my earphones on so I can hear it better. Let's see, baby. All right. Where's the play button? Oh.
We can still go.
Oh, I went too fast. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it good because I put the volume on 1,000 and I cleared out the background noise. So let me know if y'all can hear it good in the chat.
We can still going up. We can still.
He try he try to talk and sing through it like we can't hear Momo talking. Dude, what? When it gets silent, y'all, that's because he muted. Let's see, hold up. Hold on. It's still muted. Them kids talking up a storm up in there. Well, dang. Hold on. Let me fast forward it. Oh, that's the only part? I thought it was longer than that. I didn't see it, y'all. I mean, I listened to it, but hold on. Let's see. Let's play it again. But you can hear the kids talking.
We can still going up. We can still.
That was it, y'all. Damn, that was short. But you can hear her talking. You can hear. Y'all heard her say something in the background? Let's run it again. Sniffing them boogers.
We can still going up.
I know that breath hot. Oh. Let me stop. It sounds like baby girl say, ow, like somebody hit her or something, but you can hear her.
We can still.
He, he muted that phone so fast. Like, dude, you ain't slick. You knew exactly what you was doing. That's why he let it. I could have sworn, wait, it might have been on Queen Step video, because this one came from my source. So it might have been on Queen Step video where it was a little longer. I think it was a little. Let me see, y'all. Let me pull up a video and see because mine. Hold on. I don't play no.
No big.
I don't play no music, child. Okay.
Wishing you come.
Oh Lord, we definitely don't want to hear that again.
Close to the video and listen to Momo in the background
Shout out
call
to
Lala
Queen Step.
name,
Make sure y'all go
and he
watch her
will mute
video.
the live.
See, I need this part of it. If I can get this part of it, I can hold on, y'all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screen record from Queen Step video and then I'll add it to my app and louden the volume up. Hold on. Yeah, but y'all gonna give me a second now, child. Let's see. Give me a list. Who sent me that? Thank you, Tanaya, for that Cash App blessing, my girl. Shout out to you. Thank you for your support. All right.
Mute the live.
Hold on, y'all.
Live weekend sale going up. Live weekend sale.
It's really no sense of muting this. Right? You know exactly what
We
you
didn't
are
heard
doing,
it.
just showing the people.
My bad, Queen Step. Make sure y'all go check out my girl video over there. I needed that little part, but well, I don't understand why he muted it. People didn't heard it at this point. He didn't make himself guilty from muting it. All right, now let's see if I could let me hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Y'all run them likes up. I'm gonna add it to my thing. That oh Lord, he is not a sight to see. I gotta save it. Let me save it first. And then I'm gonna add it to my little thing. What y'all laughing at? What I don't even know what I said. I be saying all kind of stuff. Okay. Let me add that clip. And then we gonna put it together. Okay. Did it add? No. Why did it add? Wait, it did add. It didn't. Where's the check button? All right, hold on, y'all. Do a new one. Okay, I gotta separate my audio. All right. All right. I gotta separate the audio. It's a little process, but it ain't gonna take long because the clip ain't number 17 seconds. Anyways. You said I was bored waiting on a live. Hey Cash Sherelle. Hey Miss Darlene. They say you can have a therapist, but it's pointless if you don't follow guidance and do the work. She wanna stay in toxicity. Yep. And she just don't realize how much this is affecting her babies. Like, girl, you making LaTruth look so good. LaTruth said it though. You know, he said, if y'all remember, and I think I said this on the last live that I did. I wish I could find those text messages. I know I have them, but I have to look for them. The ones Dawn had posted where LaTruth and Laomi was going back and forth. He was telling her, "You, this is your karma," and the fact that he told you that and you still doing this all over the internet is what's even crazier, baby. All right, hold on, y'all. We got it. Let's play it now. Let's run it.
Live weekend sale going up.
Dang, it's still not long.
Live weekend
I
sale
don't know.
going.
It sounded like she said, "Ow." What y'all think? That's what I heard, as if somebody hit her or something. That's what it sounded like to me. But you could definitely tell that that's the baby girl. Thank you. Anything glittery, glitter, child. That word got me in the chokehold. Glittery. For that super. Shout out to you. Hey, Tajay, sister. All right, y'all. So let me run this. Let's run this clip. And you know what's crazy? The fact, didn't she do that this live? Was this today? No, this was yesterday. The one where she was at the doctor's office in the red shirt. She did that live yesterday, I think. And now today he writes, she was just crying about having to do everything alone and this and that. I don't know. I don't know if she's doing this because she knows that her chances of getting another man, you know, a top tier ninja is very slim with 6 kids, and maybe she's comfortable because you know some women become comfortable in those type of relationships. I don't know why. It's definitely a mental thing, but at this point, especially since you told the internet that that's how, I think I got that. Hold on, I think I have that clip where she said she exposes uh exposes people, and that's what forces herself to get away from that relationship. I thought I had that clip. Let me see. I might not have it. But y'all remember this? We're not gonna get into deep because y'all like to mess up good stuff because my girl see my girl is smiling. How was that? Like I love that for you. Like what you wanna know? I just wanna know how is it? Like, I mean, the happiness is real because you are smiling. um, it's something that I've never experienced before. It's a love that I've never experienced before, and I'm grateful for this experience. A lot of people be like, "Oh, it's too fast. Oh, I don't feel like it's really love. Oh, what if it fails?" And you put it all on social media. Well, baby, like I said, this is life. And life is full of experiences. And if this does fail, I'm forever grateful for this experience with him. Like this feeling I've never experienced in my life. This type of love I've never had in my life. Like he makes me feel like I'm on cloud 9 every day. You shut up, trying to tell you see y'all heard what she said? So I and this is why it's hard to know if she's lying or if she's telling the truth. Because she'll literally say something like just what she said. I've never experienced a love like this before. I don't know if, to say I'm on cloud 9. So even if it don't work out, I could say I had this experience. Let's run it back. Because that, like, see, that's why it's so hard for people to believe her. Because it's like when she comes out and she tells her stories, quote unquote, about the relationship once it's allegedly over, even though we know it's not over, it's like she paint these men out to be such monsters, as if the whole entire relationship was just some booty, some trash. She was so miserable the whole relationship. Same thing she did with LaTruth. If y'all remember, she said it was 6 years of gaslighting, 6 years of this, 6 years of that. They was only together for 6 years. So you mean to tell me you experienced this all the whole 6 years and you remarried him and paid for the whole wedding? Now, if I'm gonna be miserable, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But if my marriage for 6 years is miserable, I wish I would remarry a ninja and pay for everything. That ain't it's the actions for me. That's not screaming miserable. That's not screaming 6 years of gaslight or 6 years of dragging and this and that. Not you remarrying him and then you footing the whole bill. At least he could do is pay for it if he gonna keep me miserable. That don't make sense. But like I say, same thing she did with Johnell. When she came out and told her storyline, y'all, she literally makes it seem as though these men are just monsters. But you keep going back to them. That's the part I don't understand. How can the relationship, like what she just said right here, or she'll paint it when she tell her story, she make it seem as though every man is a narc, every man was mind effing her, and controlling her, making her do certain things. Oh, Johnell made her post this, he made her post that. LaTrue made her post this, he made her post that. All of these things, right? But then when you speak to people, but this is her sick way. This is her part of the toxicity, right? And this is how you know she enjoys it, because she has a role that's being played in all of this as well. These men ain't making you uh flex them on the internet the way you are. They might not be stopping you from doing it, but they ain't making you do it either. We know for a fact that you did it with Johnell in the beginning because you wanted to make LaTrue jealous and mad. You wanted to try to get a win, quote unquote, against LaTrue supporters. That's why you did what you did with Johnell. It wasn't because Johnell forced you to do it because he didn't think you was over your ex. You did it for your own malicious intent, ma'am, because you kept doing it. And that's why I don't get the whole, oh, I'm going to expose them now on the internet because of this and that. It don't make sense. Let's run this back.
My girl is smiling. How is that? Like, I love that for you. Like, what you want to know? I just want to know how is it? Like, I mean, the happiness is real because you are smiling. It's something that I've never experienced before. It's a love that I've never experienced before, and I'm grateful for this experience. A lot of people be like, "Oh, it's too fast. Oh, I don't feel like it's really love. Oh, what if it fails and you put it all on social media?" Well, baby, like I said, this is life. The life is full of experiences, and if this does fail, I'm forever grateful for this experience with him. Like this feeling, I've never experienced in my life. This type of love, I've never had in my life. Like he makes me feel like I'm on cloud 9 every day. You see, trying to tell me.
So she never experienced a love like this. So child, that's why it's so confusing. It just don't make sense, y'all. Like you said, like right here, you told this girl you never experienced a love like this. You was on cloud 9, even if it didn't work out. Because a lot of people was telling her that Johnell was a rebound and the relationship was not going to last. And that's why she said that even if it didn't work out, I can say, where I never experienced a love like this. I'm on cloud 9, whatever, whatever. So it's like, but then you have somebody who said that Laonia said that Johnell was worse than RH. So at the end of the day, it's, in my opinion, it's given that she is definitely the problem. She brings out the worst in these men. That's what I think, that she, because if you look at the other relationships surrounding the people, the men that she's been with, you don't hear no stories. Not saying that nothing hasn't happened, but it's not on the internet. So all you can do is assume that she's the problem. Or based on, if we're gonna go off of the interviews and stuff that we have had with other people connected to her, like the interview I did with Chrissy. Chrissy don't have a story like that. Granted, Johnell wasn't the one for her, but it's not a story like what Laonia told. Pretty Bree ain't had no experience with him like that. So I just don't understand, child. Like, girl, and the fact that you just easily went back, you ain't give it no time. That's when you know, and that's how you know she's the problem, because she didn't give it no time. And notice how whenever right after she'll come on the internet being very, very impulsive and saying all these bad things, she'll do a live maybe the next day, or if Johnell take her back or they get back together, and she starts saying how she got to practice having patience. Like, my thing is, I don't have patience. When I want something, I want it right then and there. I want it to go how I want it to go. So that's your issue. Just say when you get mad, you will come on the internet and expose a ninja because you ain't getting your way. Or things, things not going the way you want it to go. But what she don't realize is when you manipulate your truths like that, because y'all know I speak about manipulated truths all the time. You could be saying something that could possibly be true, and it could very much have had happened. But when you take it to another extent, let's say, for instance, right? Let's say she say, or let's say she was with a man, right? Let's say she was with a man, and he gave her a black eye, right? Let's say he gave her a black eye. And then she does the interview and say, now I've experienced 6 years of black eyes. Is it still true? Y'all let me know. Is it still the same thing? Does that still make that statement true? Because she got one black eye, but then she goes on an interview and says, now I've experienced 6 years of black eyes with that person. Meaning you're saying it has happened multiple times when it hasn't. That's what you call a manipulated truth. So in my opinion, it's no longer true because you didn't took it overboard. You didn't took it to the next level. And that's what makes it hard to believe the things she says, because she exaggerated a lot of things that really didn't happen to her. To keep it a buck, if we're gonna go off for the receipts, ooh child. But you that girl though. You that girl. Hold on. Matter of fact, I want to play something for y'all. I hope it don't have no music. But y'all remember when she did the live she did the other day, and she was saying how um nobody has ever done anything for her kids. Even when she was in a relationship, she was single. Y'all remember she said that nobody's ever done that for her kids. So I just so happened to find this clip, baby, and we gonna play it. Okay, gonna play it. This is an older clip where RH was doing a prank on Lauren. She was like 7 years old, I think. And he was pranking her. He had promised her, it was her birthday, and he had promised her that he was going to take her to the store so she can get a new doll for her birthday. So the prank was he walked in the house and with a pair of shoes, or he grabbed a pair of shoes out the room, and he made it seem as though um he didn't have no money left to bring her to the store, or he forgot about her birthday or whatever. But then at the end of the prank, he was like, he was happy with her response because she didn't make it a big deal. And he was like, I'm still gonna take you to the store. So him and Lauren went to the store, to Walmart, and he let her get what she wanted for her birthday. But y'all listen to what is said. Let me just play it. I hope it don't have no, I don't think I had no music.
LA Truth, man. I'm about to prank my baby girl.
Hold on. It's not so
What's
much
up,
what RH said, but it's more so what Lauren said. Hold on.
guys? It's your boy LA Truth, man. I'm about to prank my baby girl, Lauren,
Ooh, my bad.
aka Lala. It's her. Hey, what's up,
Dang, what
guys?
was
It's your
I
boy LA
doing?
Truth, man. I'm about to prank my baby girl, Lauren, aka Lala. It's her birthday today. I promised I was gonna take her to Walmart and let her pick out a gift today. So I'm gonna act like I forgot and I bought myself some Jordans. I'm gonna show her a box of Jordans.
Okay, so I ain't gonna play the whole thing because it's like over 7 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll fast forward to the part where they get in the car, because that's what I want y'all to hear. What she said. Hold on. Wait. I went too far down.
How old are you today? 6. Turned 6 today. All right, I'm gonna sing happy birthday to you. Let me see. 365
Y'all listen to what she say after LaTrue finished singing happy birthday to her.
days have passed. Now we're right back to your special day. And before we celebrate, there's a couple words I need to say. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I wish you the best and so much more. But before I go, just know I love you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lauren. Now, let's go get your gift.
Daddy.
Huh?
I almost cried.
You almost cried?
Yeah.
Oh, why you almost cried?
I almost cried when I was smiling.
What, when I was singing to you?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Hope you like your gift too. We're gonna figure it out. So I'm gonna go to Walmart. You get the pick.
Okay, so hey, spiritual butterfly. Shout out to you coming from the bushes. Okay. Like I said, y'all, she was 7 years old at this time, and her and RH was in the car. He was filming, of course, and he was about to take her to Walmart to get her gift. He started singing happy birthday to her, and then when he was getting ready to leave, she said, "Daddy," I almost cried. You know them little kids when they small like that and they ain't got no teeth in the front, they talk funny. Cause Ham just like that now. She said, I almost cried. And he was like, oh, you almost cried? And she said, yeah. He said, why you almost cried? She said, I almost cried because I was smiling. So it just, y'all, this video touched me because it's like, girl, you took your kids away from this man. Even if y'all didn't work, they could have still had a relationship with him. They could have still, because RH, if y'all remember, if y'all been here since the beginning, those kids were still seeing RH and going with him in the beginning before Johnell came into the picture. Once Johnell came into the picture, it seemed like she started hating LaTruth, as if Johnell was making her, or she was trying to prove a point to Johnell by hating her ex-husband, because she had no issue with her kids being around LaTruth while she was still single. So if y'all know, y'all know. If y'all seen it play out, then y'all seen it play out. Because RH just sent birthday gifts to her kids and everything. So it's like, why would you do that? That man was around your kids for 6 years. They knew him, they called him daddy, not stepdaddy, daddy. You can clearly hear in the clip where Lauren said, Daddy, I almost cried. So it's like, girl, child. But that video touched me because if you could see her face, like she felt that song, baby. They was close though. You could tell RH and Lauren was really close. Hey Latoya, what's up, my girl? You changed me. You say he's just showing who he is, and on the other hand, she should be so embarrassed. Yep, yep. But she ain't. Because this is not a first, y'all. This not the first time she done did this. That's because she found someone with a childlike mind like her. That's the difference. They both childish. And it's like I keep saying, it's unfortunate because there are kids in the midst of all of this. Like there are kids. So and this is another thing she don't realize. When she say certain things, she exposed herself as well. So when she made the clip saying how she's always, matter of fact, let's play it, y'all. Let's see if I can find that exact clip. Let me see. Hold on. I go too far. Yep. Where is it? Hold on. What she had on that plaid? Yeah, she on plaid. All right, let's see. Okay, now it's to find which one, child. Let's see.
Stuff in that relationship, you kind of take a back seat in your things that you're doing. And then even in this pregnancy journey, I had to take a back seat in my journey as well because of being high risk and other things that I can't discuss health-wise. But I got a lot on my plate. A lot. So in doing so with this journey, I feel like the best decision for me and my kids would be for me to relocate closer to home so that I could be closer to my dad and my friends and my
She about
support
to drive
system.
Walter crazy.
Because I don't have no support system here.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I wonder if she gonna still be talking about moving since her and Janasha then got back together. Cause y'all notice she only do and say stuff like that when it's not working out with the man. If you really doing it for the better interest of your kids, then move while y'all on good terms, ma'am. If you only sticking around for a man, then that's no way to live. Like, why would you want to stay in an area where you saying you don't have no support, none of your family members is in the area or around, and you, especially Johnell, because if He's the person that you say he is, who constantly disappears, uh, probably being with other women. He always out of town acting or whatever. Then you are still by yourself. So why not move closer where you can have help if that's the case? Hey Sid, it's just not making no sense. Let's see, but that's not the one I wanted to
Spirit,
play.
but still can't avoid everyday life things that are happening surrounding me. So with that being said,
See?
it's so hard. People say don't be stressed. It's super hard to even fathom.
It
What
ain't
do you mean
hard.
don't be stressed? What do you mean limit your stress? What do you mean just lay around, be on bed rest, kick your feet up, and
Yep,
just
she
eat?
went back.
For me,
God's child.
stress for me, I do not have an appetite, so it'd be hard for me to eat.
Hey Shantae, what's up,
So
my girl?
I find myself force feeding myself to eat a lot, and in doing so, that kind of makes me sick because it's like, girl, you ain't got an appetite. You feel
Hey, I'm trying to find the one where she was saying she was a single mother,
fiction and
y'all.
talking to myself. Just like a few days ago, I did a live when I was talking about it's eviction time.
Well, you was definitely talking. I think that's the one though. You was definitely talking to yourself.
Preaching and talking to myself. Just like a few days ago, I did a
Hit the
live when I
like
was talking
button,
about
y'all. Look, my girl, the soul of a woman. Shout out to you. Shout out to my girl for being in the building. Okay, let me carry
it's
on.
eviction time. Had I not known that live was gonna be for me specifically. But I was the spirit leads me somewhere else and that happens. But yeah, I just wanna say like being pregnant with twins, being hormonal, also having to
Hey,
take
my
care
2 cents.
for other kids,
Hey,
which
Yam.
I have been doing. So before I got pregnant, I would always take care of my kids, regardless of relationships,
Matter of
regardless
fact,
of
hold on, y'all.
whoever I was
Let
with.
me
I
pull
always
up
took care
my
of my kids.
video.
Nobody ever done anything for my kids. I made sure my kids were good, always. So, and when people say, well, how does it feel to be a single mom? How does it feel to be a single mom? Well, you could be in a relationship and still be a single mom. You could be,
Girl,
I could go
bye.
get married tomorrow and then I could still be a single mom. So this journey isn't new for me at all. I have been a single mom the entire time I've been a mom. Let me say that. I do have
That
support
was the
from my
weirdest
oldest
thing to me,
kids.
y'all. When she said that, and nobody corrected her when she said that, because it's like, how can you even fathom saying that? I don't care if you in a marriage or a relationship and that man ain't buying nothing for your kids, right? As long as he paying a bill in that house, you are not a single mom, ma'am. She need to learn her definitions. You are not a single mom as long as that man is paying any bill in that house, making your load easier. That's the purpose. He don't have to buy socks, drawers, clothes, tennis shoes, none of that. As long as he's paying a bill or bills in that house, you are not a single mom. Like, I don't know what, it's the foolishness for me. Okay? Who told her that? Who told her that? And nobody corrected that. Now, granted, you could say that if you like with Johnell, because we know he ain't paid no bill. But the fact that you try to say that with RH when we already know that RH was taking care of you and your kids for the first 4 years of y'all marriage, he allowed you to stack your bread, baby. You know how many women wish they could be in a situation like that? While you over there complaining, talking about mine, he was trying to control me. I was becoming his child. Baby, I will be his child all day long. I will be a man's child if I could sit there and stack my bread and he pay everything. Okay? Most relationships are 50-50. So, y'all, nobody said nothing because I just don't understand that. Who told her that terminology? Who told her that you a single mom in a marriage? We know that man was helping you. Now with Johnell, yeah. But it's like, if y'all notice, she's trying to connect the two because she wants people to see the pattern of the men, but we recognizing her pattern. That's why she keep comparing RH to Johnell, because she wants to make it seem as though, okay, I just chose another bad apple, and he did this like the last one, but she just don't realize it's not making them look bad, it's making her look bad, because we not feeling sorry for you as far as, oh, these men just keep screwing you over and mind effing you. We looking at the factors of why do you why are you constantly going through the same thing? You are the problem. You bringing out the worst in these men or something, child. Something. Because ain't no way. Baby daddy number 1, baby daddy number 2, and baby daddy number 3. And you say that was your only real relationships. We know it was other men outside of those, but relationship wise, it's not a good look. Because somebody got to learn from their mistakes. And it should be you. The fact that you have kids that you bringing over into these relationships, but you're not learning from it. And then got the nerve to say, I wish I could find that clip where she said, what did she say? She said, "Oh, I was young. My first relationship, I was young. I got in that relationship when I was 16, and I didn't have no relationship experience. But you said you was with him for 5 years, so that's your experience, ma'am. Then when the only difference is you went from being a girlfriend to a wife, but that was those 5 years was your experience." Because she tried to say the same thing. She was like, "Oh, I was young for that when I was with my baby daddy. I didn't have no experience, no guidance, da, da, da." But then you get with, and her mom was still around when she was with the first baby daddy, right? You get with RH and you say the same thing. "Oh, my mom was gone. I didn't have no guidance. I didn't have no experience. I was with my baby daddy, but that was different." No. And then you get with Johnell and you say the same thing. That is, when are you going to learn from these relationships? You're not taking on nothing? That is crazy to me. Ain't no way, child.
Deshaun, who gets his kids and involved and make sure, hey, you
This part really
need me to
ticked me
come up
off.
there right quick and talk to them? I will. You need me to come get them? I will. You need me to discipline them however way I can? I will.
Y'all notice how I feel like the reason why she threw in that acknowledgement of the first baby daddy is because when she started saying, "I've always been a single mom," she didn't want him to feel away, even though she felt like in her mind that's her truth, because she know this shit, y'all. She knows that first baby daddy don't do nothing. She knows the first baby daddy is not around. Okay, that man is not. If you don't see him, he ain't around. That man live in a whole nother state. You can't tell me that him just calling on the phone every blue moon is helping you with them children. You can't tell me that. That man is not involved and he's not active. But you want to, and this is where the hypocrisy comes in at, right? Where it's very contradictory in my opinion, because you giving the first baby daddy all this credit when he's in a whole nother state, but you got the nerve to say you was a single mom while you was married. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How does this man get all this credit when he ain't even around? Oh, he could call. Look what she said about him. Let's run it back a little bit.
Gets his kids and involved.
Hold on.
Bro, be in a relationship.
That man ain't had them kids in so long.
You still be a single mom. I could go get married tomorrow and then I could still be a single mom. So this journey isn't new for me at all. I have been a single mom the entire time I've been a mom. Let me say that.
Okay.
I do have support from my oldest kid's dad, Deshaun, who gets his kids and involved and make sure, hey, you need me to come up there right quick and talk to them? I will. You need me to come get them? I will. You need me to discipline them however way I can? I will. So shout out to him.
Hey Treasure, I love you more. Hey Brittany, shout out to everybody that's coming in that I miss, y'all. I'm not skipping over nobody. We have literally 600 people in here, so I'm not skipping over y'all, I promise. I'm trying to get through the chat and play these clips for y'all, but this is so aggravating because it's like, girl, you know doggone well that man ain't dropping everything and going to get them cheering. Because if that's the case, and this is where you find Cap in her rap beat, because if he's willing to drop the way she made it seem like, you need me to come get him, I will. You need me to talk to him, I will. If that's the case, why do you have to always bring them? We have not seen not one time where baby daddy number one can't pick up them cheering. Every time we seen an exchange, it was her dropping them to the gas station. Every time. Or one of her family members, whether it be her dad coming get them and bringing them back, because you know her dad live in the same state as the baby daddy, or one of her fake sisters at one time brought them. It was never that man come and pick them children up. So stop capping, mate. Stop capping. Stop trying to build up this man. That's how you know it's a mental issue going on there. Cause I wish I would give a ninja credit, especially when it come to my babies. I wish I would give you credit for something that you really not doing. Ninja bye. Bobby want to cuss so bad. Especially, listen, I'm real passionate when it come to my kids. I wish I would give you credit and I'm doing all the work. You are a fool. That's how you know she don't do nothing but crave this public validation. Because ain't no way it's so backwards, it's so hypocritical, and so contradicting. It just makes no sense. You giving that man all that credit for what? Just for him to side with you on Facebook? To try to hold on to a non-existent co-parenting relationship with that we know is not real because he's not even around. The kids always with you. They always with you. You would think because you're pregnant now with twins, oh, you know, he'll give you more of a break because RH get his baby on a regular. We see that content. Momo be having a time of her life, child, while your other baby's suffering because they barely get to spend time with their real dad, RH. Because if you think about it, in my mind, RH was their real daddy. He was the one that was putting in time with her kids. So if you really want to keep it a buck, you can really see what's going on here. The fact that you are no longer with RH and we still barely see a relationship between your kids and the first baby daddy speaks volumes. Speaks volumes. Because you want to come on the internet and talk and make it seem as though he's so involved, but he don't never have them kids. So now they suffering even more because they could have still had a relationship with LaTrue, the one who's always been there for him for the past 6-7 years. They could have still had that relationship. He'd have still been taking him when he take his baby girl, I'm pretty sure. But you stripped that away from them. To go back to what? Every summer or 2 weeks out of a summer to see their real daddy? Make it make sense.
For always being there for me in that
Oh,
supportive
child.
aspect.
Matter of fact, I want to play.
But yeah, through this journey of people say being a single mom, I feel like I never stopped being a single mom.
Wait, where is
And I feel like people feel like you have to be in a relationship. Even if you're in a relationship or even if you're in a marriage, that does not mean that you're not a single mom. Especially if you're still doing all the things for your kids that you would be doing even if you were single. So if you're in a relationship and you're still providing and doing things for your kids, you're still a
Hold on, y'all. Yep, this is it. We're gonna run this back. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna run this video back. I'm gonna let y'all watch my the last video I did. Let me present. Let's see. Share screen. And then that way y'all can see the clips that I put on the side of it while she's talking that cap. Okay?
take care of 4 other kids, which I have been doing. So before I got pregnant, I would always take care of my kids, regardless of relationships, regardless of whoever I was with. I always took care of my kids. Nobody ever done anything for my kids. I made sure my kids were good, always. So, and when people say, well, how does it feel to be a single mom? How does it feel to be a single mom? Well, you could be in a relationship and still be a single mom. You could be I could go get married tomorrow and then I could still be a single mom. So this journey isn't new for me at all. I have been a single mom the entire time I've been a mom. Let me say that. I do have support from my oldest kid's dad, Deshaun, who gets his
Thank you,
kids and
Shanta, for that
involved and make
super, my
sure, hey,
girl.
you need me to come up there right quick and talk to them? I will. You need me to come get them? I will. You need me to discipline them however way I can? I will. So shout out to him for always being there for me in that supportive aspect. But yeah, through this journey of people say being a single mom, I feel like I never stopped being a single mom. And I feel like people feel like you have to be in a relationship. Even if you're in a relationship or even if you're in a marriage, that does not mean that you're not a single mom. Especially if you're still doing all the things for your kids that you would be doing even if you were single. So if you're in a relationship and you're still providing and doing things for your kids, you're still a single mom. If you go and get married tomorrow and you still doing the same things you were doing before you got married for your kids, then you're still a single mom. And I don't think people realize that. So for me, that journey never stopped. Ever since my kids have been born and me and Deshaun wasn't together, I was a single mom. Period. No matter who I got with, I was a single mom. So that question for me is not new. Like, I've always been that, so I don't even know how to answer that. That's quite naturally, that's just who I am. I'll make sure that my kids are good. I'll make sure that I'll take care of my kids above all. And I don't feel like, for me, this entire process of being on social media, I never got on social media and did videos with my kids like that.
With a lie detector determined that was a lie.
You will see a video here and there, but throughout 7 years of being on the internet, you have never seen me post my kids like that. I don't record my kids because I want my kids focused at school to be school and education and not be focused on skits and whatever else going on in the media. And so far, I have done extremely well with doing so, with keeping that separate. Like, my kids can go to school and they're not being recognized and they're not being picked on and they're not being bullied and they're not engaging in what Brianna is doing on social media. So, and I want to keep it that way. So when people say, well, I don't see you do things with your kids, because I want my kids solely focused to be their education and not to be, oh, I went viral on social media. Oh, my friends are talking about social media. Oh, I can't pay attention because my friends or people or kids in the school want to talk about my mom or talk about what we did in a video. So I don't think I would ever post my kids like that. I see some people do that and I'll be thinking about it. I'll be like, oh, maybe I should do family content with my kids, but
With a lie detector determined that was a lie.
No, so far, all the way up to middle school, my baby is about to be 14 years old, and I have not had an issue with social media with them in school. So I feel like I'm going to keep going the way I'm going and keeping them out of the limelight as much as I can and post them every blue moon. And
Scorpios are loyal. I don't know. Yeah, I ain't never really. I can't say whether y'all loyal or not. I don't know. Y'all freaky as hell though. My son, I got cameras in my kids' room. Nobody had privacy. And I was on my camera and I seen my son with his blanket going like this. I was like, oh my gosh. Don't tell me I gotta have this conversation with him at this young. Like, why are you watching porn at this young? Now my son is like, yeah, I can't wait to get me a wife. You know, before Johnell, I used to have the question, like, that's because my kids never seen like a loving relationship. Yeah. My kids never got to see that ever. That was a little too much in front of the kids. In your opinion, that's your household. That's what you do in your house. If you don't want to show your kids affection, and your man don't grab your butt in front of your kids, then hey, that's it. Guess what? My son's gonna grow up and grab a girl butt. When he with his girlfriend, he gonna grab his girl butt.
When he have a wife, he go grab his girl butt. I'd rather him do that than to be thinking about a man supposed to be with a man. Okay, they need to see that. Out and my children, innocent children, are being brought into it because my kids came on camera and they been it about how they felt and about how they was banging on the door for their mom. So they deserve to be bullied.
Yeah.
Go to school and they're not being recognized and they're not being picked on and they're not being bullied and they're not engaging in what Brianna is doing on social media. So, and I want to keep it that way. So when people say, well, I don't see you do things with your kids, because I want my kids solely focused to be their education and not to be, oh, I went viral on social media. Oh, my friends are talking about social media. Oh, I can't pay attention because my friends or people or kids in the school want to talk about my mom or talk about what we did in a video. So I don't think I would ever post my kids like that. I see some people do that and I be thinking about it. I'm like, oh, maybe I should do family content with my kids. But no, so far, all the way up to middle school, my baby is about to be 14 years old and I have not had an issue with social media with them in school. So I ain't do nothing. Why they attacking me, mommy? Do y'all know that hurt my soul? People can talk about me all day, talk about adults all day. When it come to kids, and y'all know kids are on social media. Y'all know kids are on TikTok. Y'all know kids are on YouTube, even watching cartoon stuff or whatever they may be watching. But for them to have to come across something where they are being attacked for simply people not liking their mother is sad. It's very sad. Pull out all the receipts in the world, but I cannot win this battle in the flesh. And you know what affects the most? Is when your kids come to you and your kids say, Mommy, why are they attacking me? I ain't do nothing. Why are they attacking me, Mommy? Do y'all know that hurt my soul? People can talk about me all day, talk about adults all day. But when it come to kids, and y'all know kids are on social media, y'all know kids. So girl, let me tell you about my little day, okay? So I was cooking food and singing on my other page, right? And so these people started coming in and like talking junk or whatever, right? And they was like, huh?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
I said nothing.
What'd you say?
I said no, and they can't do nothing.
Yeah, they can't do nothing. They just be talking. But so they was like, your whole body paid for it, right? So I was like showing them my pictures, like, girl, before the boobs, before my teeth, and before my eyebrows, I was still that girl. Marie, I'm seeking attention. Okay.
I bet she is. Y'all just mad because she prettier than you.
Say it louder, but I'm gonna bet loud.
Because they just mad because she's prettier than you.
Oh, thank you. You heard her, girl. You just mad.
I rebuke that cringe. I rebuke that cringe.
Being in front of your kids, none of that. But the bitter stuff is like when you
especially when you got a good baby daddy. Sorry to cut you off, but I'm just saying, a lot of women out here that people would have a good ass baby daddy. Okay, I got my husband now, so I don't really care about it. But I'm just saying, there's plenty of women out here that like to have a baby daddy like my husband. And we park in front of the house. This time we're not together. He's telling me he want to be with me, but we're not together. He's married. So I pull up so my kids can see him. And we get ready to go knock on the door. He comes out the door with a pit bull, y'all. A pit bull. He comes out that door with a pit bull and tries to stick the pit bull on my kids. I walked away. Ain't nobody gonna hurt my kids. I don't give a damn how much you hate me, how much you don't give a damn about me, how much you don't love me. The last thing you gonna do is hurt my damn kids. That is the last thing you gonna do. I don't care how much fucking hate me. I don't care if you don't like me. But you will not hurt my kids. So he did that, I guess, to try to prove to his wife that my kids are his, which was very stupid. But after that, my kids haven't seen him.
Next!
The person never wanted a kid. I still had the kid. So technically, it's my fault. It's my fault. The person never wanted a child, and I still had him on. So it's my fault. I take accountability for it. Should have never had her. But I love her, and I am happy that I did have her. But it is my fault. A baby would not change nobody. Only us, because we the ones that be stuck with it. The man can come and go. The man can come visit and leave the baby with you. The man got so much freedom.
Next! I got fed up with the disrespect, okay? And everybody like, well, why did you get pregnant? It was not planned. The first couple of months, last year, December, from October to December, we was like, he kept telling my dad, yeah, I want to have kids. Yeah, I want to build a family. And yeah, I'm about to put some kids in her pops. Da, 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 da. Okay, so after I had started, he was like, tell the doctor to get, your stuff, so we can start working on it. And the next day, I'm like, I'm still going through this divorce though. The next day, after I buy all the stuff and after I go to the doctor, he like, I don't think I want to have kids with somebody who's still married. So I'm like, okay, cool, I don't care. Like, I'm about to live my best life anyway. For me, in my head, I'm like, I'm about to be divorced, girl. What you think? What are you thinking about? You're not even married to this person yet. And he talking about having kids. That should have been red flag too, but it wasn't. I ignored it. I'm like, this person must seriously want to be with me because I already got 4. Why would you want to give me more kids and you have none? Why?
Let me tell you something.
Okay, I'm high risk pregnant. Okay, everybody knows that I'm high risk pregnant. I'm pregnant with twins. You go to doctor's appointments, so you hear the doctors telling you I'm high risk. You hear the doctors telling you I should be laying with my feet up. You hear the doctors telling you that I should be stress free, don't cause any more stress. And the babies are doing what they're doing, and we having this problem and this problem. So she just needs to relax, and she just needs to be stress free and don't cause anything else, right? So if a person hears that, and then they give you stress, does that mean they care? No. And does that mean, okay, they drive an hour and 30 minutes to you, cook and clean, and doing all this slaving, working and doing all these things, knowing that she's high risk pregnant? Replay the scenario in your head. Is that love, or is that somebody loving you because of conditions? I love you because of what you can come do for me. I don't love you because what you don't do for me. I don't love you just because of you're just being here. I don't love you. Like, we really, as women, have to stop taking scenarios and thinking and making it into something that it's not. And
I know he happy. I know he happy about them babies. Ooh, I know he happy.
He is. He cannot wait. It's this time around is so different. Like, this pregnancy, I'm able to enjoy so much, Melissa. Like, from any other pregnancy I had, I actually got somebody who loving and talking to the babies and kissing on my belly and showing up to appointments, and like, it's just such a different journey. And I don't even know how I be seeing people on TikTok filming the moments. It don't seem so real. So when I experience this pregnancy, it's like, oh my God, I don't even want to pull out my camera. Fuck the camera. Jesus, I'm just so happy that I actually get to enjoy this pregnancy this time around. And not feel like, damn, you're forcing me that. It just feel like so easy. I just feel like I'm walking on clouds with this pregnancy this time.
See, I told you, it's gonna get better. It get better and better.
Yep, always get better.
Mm-hmm. It gets better and better.
And then I also learned a lot of, like, I just feel like this pregnancy wasn't just about these babies, because I learned so much about myself in this journey. So many things I needed to change. Learning how to have patience. I ain't never had patience in my life. I always been like, I need this to happen right now.
Right.
And I learned that I gotta have.
It's Melissa in the background for me talking about, ooh. Like, girl, where are you now? Y'all, I had to let y'all watch that clip. I hope y'all didn't mind. I went made me some coffee, child. But at this point, it's like, all it. It's crazy how she come online and say every red flag this man has displayed, but then you go right back to him. Make it make sense. If you recognizing all of this, every bad thing about him, then and you go back, the only conclusion that we can come to on the internet is that you're the problem. You're the problem because y'all know that she don't mention not one thing about herself or that she did. Oh, she's perfect in the relationship. She don't do nothing. I think it was even said. I think she said that. What did she say? Um, Her biggest fault is taking accountability for the things that they did to her. Make that make sense. She said she took accountability for the things that they did to her in the relationship. I said, what? That's not even possible. And then you constantly saying you coming out here and you saving these men. How are you saving them when they're not the ones that's bringing it to the internet? The only way it would be possible for you to save these men is if that they come out on the internet first and put y'all relationship on blast, and then you come out here and you say, "Oh, that didn't happen. This didn't happen." Da, 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 da. But you're the one who's bringing it to the internet. And then when the man does not want to involve himself in it, and all the flames are on you, that's when you have a problem. That's when you have an issue. Instead, you just keep your business behind the scenes. Like, make it make sense, huh? Oh, you see me, Miss Judy? I ain't gonna be on here long because I want to watch a little bit of my show. That's why I had to make that coffee, child. And I want to put that video out for y'all that I'm working on. I want to try to. If it was a way that I could do my live and work on the video at the same time, I'll be on here longer. But I can't do that, y'all. Hey, LMMG Scratch and Lotto and lovely me. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Miss Teresa Yancey. Twin Girl, Rebecca Cry, Asata. I think it was the Naya. I don't know if she seen my comment. You had asked how do people know that they back together? Well, Johnell did a live earlier, and you can hear baby girl Momo talking in the background. So I don't know if you caught the beginning of the live, but I played the clip, even though it's not long. I played it a few times, but you can clearly hear the baby talking in the background. And if y'all notice, if y'all look at the wall, he in a room. But if you notice, it's the exact same walls of her apartment. Like the ceiling is kind of high. So you can tell he got them nostrils back over there. I'm about to choke on that coffee. Look, trying to laugh and make fun, child. But that don't make no sense. I feel so bad for them kids, y'all. It's to the point where, like, girl, you to settle for this, you going on 6 kids. Like, she really did her big one in making LaTrue look good. Even though we didn't advocate for LaTrue and we didn't put out all the receipts rebuttal, we know what she said didn't happen in that situation. But she was the same person who came out on the internet saying that you'll be able to tell who's the innocent person based on how God is blessing them, right? So if we use that logic that she said, and we look at this situation, and who look like they're literally prospering more, I would say RH. He living his best life. Like, he's really living his best life while she's going through complete HELL. So, and if y'all remember, if y'all was here from the beginning, then y'all know most of the things that happened for her was off of her own dime. Off of her own dime. So it's like, can that really be considered as a blessing, something that just fell out the sky? Or, it was money motivated. Like, you had to pay for it to happen. So it was a lot of deception going on in the saga. It was a whole lot of deception. And like I continuously say, she will never have no peace on her platform until she apologizes to RH publicly. You have to apologize to him. One, granted, like I said, we know that marriage was not perfect, but we also know it wasn't what you said it was. Based on all the receipts, including the ones you put out, we know it wasn't what you said it was, ma'am. So until you apologize, you got to come back to the very same place you caused the most havoc and make it right. Make it right, because that man does not deserve to suffer the way he's been suffering based off of the things that you said. And now you going through it. If that ain't God showing the internet that she's deceptive and she's the problem, to actually put her in in the exact same situation. She literally manifested this situation. Everything that she said her husband did, how ironic is it that she's going through it now times 10, right? How ironic. That don't happen often, child. So that note for that karma to be that specific, it was well deserving. Okay? It was, I mean, you did a whole lot. Even probably more than meets the eye. She did so much to where she literally manifested her karma, y'all. Her a bruiser. That is crazy. If you ain't been in this saga since the beginning, then listen, you didn't miss the show, baby. You didn't miss the whole show, the way all of this played out. And the fact that we said this before it even happened, that she was going to be going through her karma the exact same way. We've been speaking on this. A whole whirlwind of stuff didn't happen, y'all. This is crazy. You say real talk, RH looks a lot more at peace. I can truly wait, hold on, let me go up a little bit. I can truly say that, and I'm not a fan of his either, but he not that bad either. They just truly don't like him, and that's wrong to be making up ish. And I agree. You know, it's a lot of people that support me that don't support neither party at this point. But I think y'all just like to hear me talk, child. But you know, rightfully so, based on how everything happened. But I feel like because we don't really know these people in real life. We can only go off of what was put on the internet or whatever. I don't understand why some people take it as far as they take it. It's one thing to talk about it and discuss the things that's going on, but some of these people say some of the most disgusting things ever. You cannot, I didn't been in here, been in the saga since the beginning, but you will not find out one screenshot or nothing of me in Laonia's comments saying I wish you DIE or anything like that. Like I would never go that far. I don't have that on my heart. I'm gonna discuss what's happening all day long, but to start wishing things on people that you don't know and they just take, as adults, they take it extremely too far, y'all. And it's not that serious. You know, karma already giving her a whooping. Karma is already, and you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you take on some of that karma because you then became so invested into what other people are saying about a person that you don't know, to where now you didn't open the door for some karma because you didn't did some type of action that brought upon that karma. It ain't that serious, baby. Okay? We can talk and discuss dialogue, all of that all day long, but it's some, like I said, some just be taking it extremely too far, and it's not that serious. My whole thing is I want to see where the kids can be put in a better situation. Clearly, it's nobody. And you know what? I can't even say it's nobody around her that can, that's trying to talk sense into her or help her. She's the problem. She done had multiple people that tried to speak. Even Dawn. Dawn probably was the best friend she'll ever have, because if you look at the messages and the type of affirmations and advice that Dawn was giving her, baby, you don't come by people like that often. She screwed up a lot of good friendships, y'all. And then when the friendships ended, try to make it seem as though all of these people were just after you for your money. It's crazy. That's crazy. Especially if you the one doing the offering. If you constantly say, "Oh, I want to take you on a trip," or ain't nobody gonna turn down a trip, baby, especially a free one. Okay, ain't nobody turning that down. But if you doing all the offering and then later on you telling other people, because if like I say, most of y'all wasn't here from the beginning, so it's a lot that I seen that y'all not privy to, especially with a lot of people that was in the saga that are no longer here. Laonia was doing a whole lot of snaking people. The people that was cutting for her and like really going to bat for her, she would be talking to one person behind the scenes, telling them one thing, talking to another person behind the scenes, telling them something completely different. And then it's crazy because once all these people start speaking out, they start finding out things that she done said about them to the other person, right? But then you want to get online and make it seem like, oh, I done had situations where friends was talking behind my back and all I ever did was help them. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Because all the messages are out there. You literally played all these people to your advantage, use them to your advantage, played them just for what they could do for you. Try to use the money that you did have, because apparently the bag ain't bagging like it was, baby, according to Wells Fargo. But you you try to use them to your advantage, and then once they start waking up and start connecting with the other people that you was talking to, that she was trying, peep game, y'all, trying to keep them away from, they had to start sneakily start talking to each other, and then they started catching on and disconnecting. It's crazy how one little person could be so malicious and deceptive. That is crazy. And all of them say the same thing. Like that's and you know it's real crazy how they defended, a lot of them defended her for so long, knowing she wasn't even nice to them behind the scenes. That's the part I don't understand. I wish I would. Like they were going to bat for her, and she's not humble, she's not truthful, she's not a good person. One of them said that. Like it's so many stories, y'all. It's just crazy how one person can be that malicious. That and that's what led me to believe that she's she's the bad person. Like she's the problem. She's the problem. Based off of all the testimonies, all the stories that have been told by the people that was connected to her. And then you look at the situations with the men, right? You take what you get from the situations with her and her friends, ex-friends at this point. And then you look at and make it coincide with how she moves with these men. She'll throw her friends under the bus and just, you know, uh let them go based on Johnell, because Johnell done ran off a good bit of her friends. He didn't. I ain't gonna say a good bit. He done ran off a few people with his attitude and the way he is towards women. You know, the B word and the SUCK and all of that. Like he just talked to them women crazy. It was said that he even tell her to SUCK his stuff in front of her kids. So, bruh, that didn't tiss me off right there. Just repeating it. Like, oh, I could never. Oh, I could never. I done had experiences. I feel like we all done been through some ish. Ain't nobody judging or speaking as if they're perfect, right? But when you've experienced stuff, you can speak from experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. It's a big difference. But the fact that you claim you went through so much, but you still allowing yourself to go through it, it's crazy, dude. That's, in my opinion, that's a clear indicator of not loving yourself. No self-respect, no dignity, no integrity, no morality. Like you can't say you know about self-love, because y'all remember she said, I know I'm a beautiful person. You know, I know I'm this. I know I bring the table, the napkin, the chair, whatever. So if you know all of these things, then why are you settling? Because that's what you're doing. You're settling for less. Your kid. If you don't feel you deserve better, because you're an adult, your kids definitely deserve better. Because they didn't ask to be here. They ain't asking for all of this toxicity. They're not asking for none of this drama that's going on. Their mental and emotional state does not deserve to be affected by your foolishness, ma'am. I wish she would take what we say and actually use it. Because just because, a lot of times people don't agree with constructive criticism, or they just look away from it because they think, how they say now, oh, y'all bashing, y'all bashing, y'all bashing. It's not bashing. This advice is warranted, it's needed. Because this girl y'all, when she did the video crying in the doctor's office yesterday, right? Um, a few people did videos on it, and a few people saying, y'all, she's spiraling. It gets to a point where people want to sympathize, but then you come right back on the internet and stuff happen like where you take them back. Uh, 9 o'clock home alone. You singing in the mirror with no clothes on, look like basically inviting this man back. And let's say we didn't know she was talking to him. Let's say we didn't know she was talking to him, y'all. The fact that you would even put that video up knowing you just got out of that situation is crazy. A man should be the last thing on your mind if you just fresh out of a breakup, about to have some babies. You're saying you walking around your kids like you a robot. Like, ooh, child. Ooh, listen. She just don't realize how she's affecting them kids. Like, girl, you gotta wake up. She couldn't be no relative of mine because I'd have been put hands and feet on her to wake her up. Because I don't when it comes to my sisters and my cousins, I don't play when it comes to these kids, baby. When they off their game, I don't play. And I listen, I wish I could get some of them to vouch and let y'all know how I give it up. Like I don't like stuff like that. I don't like when women put a man before their kids. I don't that you want to tiss me off? Do that. Do that. Hey Cynthia, the lyric, you say, hey there, new subscriber here. Love your content. You always have all the receipts. I always look forward to your videos. Awesome job. Thank you and welcome to my channel, my girl. Hey Gina. They being stingy with them likes in my chat. Come on now, y'all gotta do better. We've been rocking out. I think we had a little over 600. We're down to like 548 because it is getting later. But we had over 600. Y'all got to hit that like button, baby. Come on now. I know y'all got to be taking something from the content. And I ain't talking about the ones who done hit it. Because I know when my people come in, they going to hit it right when they get in here. But the ones who come and watching the bushes, y'all been watching me a lot lately. Y'all can hit that like button, baby. It don't say it's free and it's anonymous. I don't even get to see who hit the like button. So y'all could do it off the strength of that. Didn't he say he was singing to Momo when she was pregnant with her? Yep, he sure was. Singing to her stomach. And that's why she's y'all, that should tell you something. She's still scorned and bitter for one from RH. I don't think she's still in love with RH, but she's definitely still scorned and bitter from that relationship. Or, she's still holding on to some of those um feelings from that relationship, not romantic. I don't think she, like I said, she's definitely in some type of weird love over Johnell, if that makes sense. Because to be doing this and going back and forth and all of that, baby, it gotta be something. It got to be something. One thing we can say based on what we see, when she cling hard to a ninja. And you gonna definitely feel her wrath when it's over. Cause she gonna try to ruin you, baby. Listen, if her and Johnell actually break up again, and once she had her kids, if another ninja decides to get in a public relationship with her, he better not take not one gift from her. Okay? Don't take not one gift. Don't take no gift and don't get her pregnant. Don't text her. Because once you put something in the text message, baby, you best believe it's coming to the internet when she don't get her way. Okay? It's gonna come to the internet. Cause she can't break up like a regular person. Just go by her business, right? She gotta bring it to the internet and try to make money off of it, try to get motion off of it, because she don't have no content. No content. So she gonna try to make a dime. He's a broke ninja and they both deserve one another. At this point, they sure do. Hey Belinda, you say hey Pac, I click because the title I was crying. It's the Ike Young for me. It's commentary. She puts it out and you break it down. Okay. And that's the part they don't, I think they don't get that. Like, I think what bothers them the most is the longevity of it. The fact that we still talk about her. She's still doing stuff. Like, make it make sense. She's still doing crazy things on the internet. When has she taken a break from it? That's the part. Like, that's the craziest part. So, it's content. People be taking it so serious. Hey, Miss Teresa. Hey, Miss Leslie. You said, and he did that to let everyone know that he is back in the house. He had no reason to go live. Exactly. Like you gonna come on now. Johnell really went live, y'all, to show people he had bought a new pair of Jordans. That Ninja Turtle knew exactly what he was doing. It's strategic. Think about it. And this is why I don't think that it's a money grab, y'all. I ain't gonna say I don't think it's a money grab because she definitely trying to. I don't think it's planned out. Let me say that. It's definitely a money grab because she's in, desperate times call for desperate measures. She's in a financial hardship right now. It's obvious at this point. And we know that she'll come cry on the internet to get a check, to run up the bag. We know she make the most of her money when it's toxic drama involved. So that's why you see that. That's why you see that. I don't think it was planned out. And I think it's strategic on his part because he know his brand could have been affected by everything that she did. So he basically did that, in my opinion, to let everybody know, hey, she said I was all of these bad things. She said I was a monster, but why am I back at her house? Why did she let me come back so fast if I'm all of these things? Think about it, y'all. Like, make it make sense. Because in a normal situation, if somebody comes and they say all these things, expose all of that, whatever, whatever, you would think that they would be done. More often than not, when somebody exposes somebody on the internet, that's the end for 'em. That's a wrap. We ain't doing this no more. I didn't expose you to the world. She said that was how she forces herself to move on, right? But then you get back on the internet crying because you got to do it alone. You go from saying, I don't need a man. I know how to be happy by myself. And this is why I got to finish that video for y'all. The one that I'm almost done with. Matter of fact, I'm going to get off in about 5 minutes and try to finish it so I could drop it tonight for y'all. But you say all of these things. I'm happy. If I want to have more kids, let me. I'm the one got to take care of them. I'm not on Medicaid. I'm not on food stamps. She said all of that, y'all. She said, uh, a man don't validate me. I don't need validation from the internet. I don't. A man can leave today. God made another one and another one and another one. She says, me and my kids still gonna be good and happy whether a man is there or not. But then next thing you know, you on live crying and saying, I'm doing it alone. It's so hurtful, so stressful. I'm like a robot in front of my kids. I can't get it together. So that's the part that that's really crazy to me because it's like you be telling people to stay out your business, but then the same people you say stay out your business, you come into the internet asking for their prayers. To me, prayers is like money, baby. It gets draining praying for the same person over and over who's taking you on a emotional roller coaster. That's my song. I'm about to listen to that tomorrow. But you constantly taking people on an emotional roller coaster, then next thing you know, you need prayers. You don't think that's draining on your supporters? You don't think that's affecting them as well? Especially the people who have been following you for years that actually genuinely care. Y'all know I tell y'all been following Pac. Y'all know one thing I always tell y'all is about protecting your peace. Your energy or somebody else's energy becomes yours when you care about a person. So that's why you have to be careful of the people that you keep in your circle. Because if they have bad energy and you care about that person, you're going to forever be concerned and worried about that person. And that affects your happy energy or whatever type of energy you got going on because you care. So that's how her supporters are being affected as well because she go from hot to cold, hot to cold, hot to cold, hot to cold. And eventually, those people going to start dwindling down. They're going to start going away because they're going to get tired of it. She done lost a lot of support already. That's why them numbers are going lower and lower, child, because of the support that she done lost. She better say thank God for RH because of that fan page. Because if she wouldn't have that fan page, baby, listen, she would be in a bind. I'm in a bind, Nate. She'd be in a bind. Ooh, my bad, y'all. I had to take a sip, sip, sip. Yes, they are. If y'all just get in here, y'all gonna have to catch the replay because we played the clip from Johnell being over the Ninja Turtle. He is definitely a Ninja Turtle. I don't know what she's seeing him for one. Like, what do you see? It's one thing, y'all. You know, let's keep it above. Okay, and y'all know I don't normally talk like this or talk about stuff like this, but 'cause I don't talk about people looks and stuff like that. But it's one thing for a ninja to be broke, but broke and ugly, like you gotta pick a struggle. God forgive me, you gotta pick a struggle, okay? Because I can't do both. I can't do broke and ugly. Like you gotta be one or the other. And you know, more often than not, the ugly ones be having the bag, and that be the ones getting the pretty girl. But it's just the fact, like, girl, you letting a Ninja Turtle take you down up and through there. A broke one at that, a broke Ninja Turtle. Like that is crazy work. Ooh, child, you better start saving money for them kids, cause you going on 6. And I would hope that y'all, this girl made a lot of money on social media, right? She made a lot of money. RH often talks about the money that he made. So you know if he made, and well, I can't compare because RH was on social media longer than her. But she definitely made uh I would give her a good 2 million. I ain't saying she got that because we know at this point in time it's looking a little slim. But, overall, her being on social media when she was connected to RH or whatever, I would say she had to have accumulated about 2 million net worth, right? Because she made 420K in 1 year. I think that was in 2021 or 2022. She must have blew through that money. She must have blew through that money. But it's just the fact, like, if you made all of that and you don't have nothing to show for it, you don't own a house, you don't own a car, I would hope you have some type of savings set away for your kids, graduation fund, car fund, college fund, something for those babies because you're about to have 6. And if you own Wells Fargo 7,500 or 8,000 with interest, whatever, from not paying off of a loan, how are you going to pay for your the birth of your twins? Because think about it, y'all. With the income that she has, she can't be on Medicaid right now. She can't be on Medicaid because of her income. Her income is too high. So more, I would think that she would have to pay for that. Because if y'all watch, I watch a lot of the influencers on YouTube, family vlogs and stuff like that, and most of them when they have a child, they vlog their birth, the delivery, and then they'll come back and show their hospital bill, what they had to pay out of pocket, what they insurance paid if they had insurance. Most of them do, but they still have to pay a big deductible, right? So it'd be like a couple thousands. I seen what people had to pay 5 to 8 thousand just out of pocket, and the insurance that they had cover the rest. So she having twins. So I could only think that it's probably more because she's having twins. But it's just the fact, like, if you struggling financially, and that's why she was so accepting of all of the gifts from her supporters with her registry. Because if y'all think about it, her attitude then completely changed. When she really had it, and that's when her and RH first broke up. She was making some good money on social media from her based off her story. She was getting a whole lot of views, child. And you could tell the difference in her behavior and everything, like this overall. When she had it, you can tell. Because she had made a video and she was saying how I barely come on here, I kick my feet up. Y'all don't hear me asking for no cash apps or none of that. I'm barely on here. I do a little 1, 2, and then I get off. But now it's like everything she's posting her cash app for. She posts a registry for the babies, a diaper fund, like so much stuff. So it's definitely a change in behavior. Um, but it's just crazy because, like I said, Johnell don't do nothing, and if you're taking care of him in the way because she put all the business out there, okay, keep that in mind. the way she made it seem as though she said he has never done anything for her. And I'm pretty sure if he has bought something for the twins, she would have said it when she gave her story time. So we gonna count her saying never done anything. We gonna count her and the babies. Okay, we gonna count them both. So the fact that took care of him and still taking care of him speaks volumes to how it's going to be once those babies get here. And if you're already in a financial bind and you got 4 kids, it's about to get worse, baby. Because them supporters ain't about to take care. They ain't about to play baby daddy. They already done played baby daddy and bought all that stuff off the registry and that's y'all the stuff that she had. Because I remember when my source first sent it to me, and I was like, bro, ain't no way them people gonna buy all this stuff. Like, she got all that expensive stuff on there. Like, that's a lot of stuff. She didn't leave nothing for them. Most people when they make a registry, they'll put a few items on there and they'll get the bigger stuff. She put the bigger stuff on there too. She put the bigger. I didn't even have a registry for him, but she put the bigger stuff on there. Like, she put everything. Like, and you know what's, and this is how you know it's a financial situation hardship going on over there, right? Because I remember she did a live. Okay, like I said, y'all, she put for her registry, she had everything on there. And keep in mind, she's having twins, so everything came in twos, from the high chairs, the car seats, the strollers, everything came in twos. And her supporters bought everything on that registry, everything she put, and it was a lot of stuff. When I seen the list, what that my source sent me, it was a lot of stuff. And I even said, I was like, bro, ain't no way them people gonna buy all that. I said, bro, that is just being greedy. Well, you supposed to be the bag. Why not save the car seat and strollers and stuff for yourself, you and your man, your insignificant other, to buy, instead, pushing that off on your supporters? Because just because they offered don't mean you have to take that from them, because those were some very hefty priced items, child. Very hefty price. So what was I saying? So okay, so she went live one day, and like I said, y'all, this is how you know it's some financial hardship going on. She went live one day, and somebody was in the comments and said, "Hey, Bree, I didn't get a chance to get anything off your registry. They bought all the items. If there's anything else that you need left, let me know." Right? So she could have said, like most people would, especially when you not being greedy and these people that bought everything, at least for the first year of these twins' life. I'm talking about everything, y'all. Most of y'all seen the registry. So not being greedy response would have been, "Oh no, we good. Like, I'm so fortunate and so blessed that y'all done bought everything already. The least we can do is get the little small items, right?" You know what she told this lady? She said, "Well, I don't have, I have 0 to 3 months newborn, but I don't have 3 to 6 and 6 to 9 and stuff like that. So, I'll probably add it to the registry, or you can, whatever." I said, I know she lying. I, I said, I know she lying, bro. That when that happened, that's when I knew. That's when I knew. Because y'all, regardless if this is her first child or her fifth and sixth, right? We all know that it's an excitement that comes with motherhood. When you starting over, when it's a first for you, it's always a different type of excitement. Because you about to experience that newborn baby smell and all, it's a special feeling, right? So you become overly excited about buying stuff for your babies or baby. Like, you just be wanting to buy stuff that they don't even need, child. So I'm like, what? Bruh, that was ridiculous in my opinion. Like, she should have told that lady, "No, I have everything. Y'all done did enough." And then people was wanting to be present at her not virtual, her active baby shower. They wanted to see it. That never happened, as we can see. So maybe she couldn't afford to throw one. I don't know. Because y'all remember she even had Sosay had a building set up and all of that. If y'all remember. We've been on here. Oh, I almost gave y'all 2 hours, so we might as well stay to the 2 hour mark. Um, excuse me. She had a building set up and everything. That just never happened, apparently. Maybe she canceled it. Cause my coffee done got doggone cold. Cause she was like, I'ma have it for my close family and friends. It's gonna be very small and intimate. No cameras allowed, because they probably don't want to be filmed. Even though we know that's not the case, we know she don't want to film it because ain't nobody gonna really show up. She don't have that many people that's close to her. Most of her family don't f with her. If y'all notice, Dawn played audios of her sister on her daddy's side, one of Walt's daughters, saying how they don't really f with her. Like they don't really F with her. So, and you could tell, bruh, you really think, y'all, let's keep it a book, okay? Okay, and let's say I'm beefing with somebody on the internet, right? And I ain't talking about the little YouTube drama and stuff like that. I'm talking about real beef, okay? When I tell you my cousins, they are coming. And it ain't gonna be they wouldn't waste their time coming for some keyboard warrior stuff, to argue with somebody in different states. I'm talking about some local ish. We pop out, we pop out. We from Louisiana. But when she popped out and she was getting all that flack from social media, claiming she was a bruise and this and that, when it came to RH, I ain't talking about Johnell, with the first situation. Not one family member spoke up, and this girl has multiple brothers. Multiple. Walt got like 10 kids. And that's not counting. She got a brother on her mama's side, that crazy one. They say he got a record for trafficking and all kind of stuff. Um, Plus all her brothers on her daddy's side. That's not counting cousins, first cousins, none of that. I would assume they're not close, based on what the sister said, because like she said, nobody on her daddy's side really F her. But it's just the fact, like nobody want to speak up, not one person. And think about it, y'all. In the beginning, Laonia had everybody on her side. Everybody was on her side for the most part. Like a lot of people were against the truth until they started seeing the inconsistencies. That's when more people started, siding with RH because she was contradicting her own words and her own receipts and stuff. So that's when people started flipping and coming over to RH's side. But initially, she had a lot of people on her side and nobody still didn't speak up. And I remember a clip that Dawn put out, shout out to Dawn, with Laonia's sister. I ain't gonna say her name, but y'all probably know, most of y'all know who I'm talking about, one of Walt's daughters. And she was saying how, but the clip got cut off. I wish Dawn would have extended that conversation and asked her what she meant. That one of the things that the sister said was, she was like, I didn't believe her a Bruce story because we had a conversation in Jamaica, and after that conversation, or based on that conversation, I knew she was lying. But she didn't go into detail. This is her sister, y'all, her blood sister, same daddy. She didn't go into detail about what was stated. I wish it would, I wish she would have, but she didn't go into detail about what was stated. But the fact that she said that, her blood sister said that, speaks volumes. Big volumes in my opinion. For her sister to say, oh, I knew she was lying about the Bruce stuff because what we talked about in Jamaica. And that was when she said Jamaica, she was talking about in Jamaica for her and Latruth's second wedding for the vow renewal. So it's a lot of little things that have been said, within the saga and outside of the saga. That's like, who child? She got a problem. Even with the sister saying that the daddy Walt enables her, and that's why she's the way she is because every time something happens, the daddy coddles her and enables her behavior instead of trying to correct her. Granted, whenever she did that when she was camping out in front of Johnell house, crashing out / camping out. When Walt called her, you can hear in his voice he was sick of her. He was tired of her. She putting her daddy through it, child. You could tell. Think about it. If that happened, think about the conviction, the frustration in his voice when he said, "Gone from over there, get from over there." Like he was mad. He was stressed. You can tell. So the way he said it, you could tell that it is not the first time that has happened, even though we know it's not based on receipts. But you could tell by his voice that he's tired of that. Like that man is old, girl. Ain't no way I'll be taking my daddy through all of that. That's probably why he can't have a woman because he dealing with your foolishness. And you got the nerve to say, "Oh, I'm gonna have to find you a woman that's gonna cook for you because you be eating up all my food." The least you can do is feed him. Child, my daddy will be coming and watching my cheering like he a babysitter, a 17-year-old babysitter constantly watching your cheering for you to go here and there. He I see why them cheering call him daddy. I feed him too. Like that's the least you can do. Cause you based on what your sister said, you sure ain't doing nothing financially. Y'all remember when speaking of financial, I'm gonna say this and then we gonna tell each other good night. But y'all remember, okay, and this was a lie I caught her in. So it was her daddy's birthday, y'all. And I did a video on this. I'm gonna have to try to find that video. It was her daddy's birthday. And she posted a video, right? She posted a video of her daddy trying on suits, tuxedos. And she tried to make it seem as though it was a recent video. But how I caught it is because it was the same tuxedo that her daddy had on for her and LaTruth's vow renewal, right? And I caught it. And then one of the things that I caught in the video was, and this is what really let me know that it was an old video. RH's oldest daughter was in the video. She was at the shop where they was getting the tuxedo from. She was there and she was sitting down because there was a point where Laonya said, "Hi, look, DW." I ain't gonna say her name because we try to keep, trying to keep her out of this. But Laonya asked her how it looked and she spoke and said some stuff. So I'm like, bruh, hold on. I said, this can't be a recent video because DW is with her mama right now. And that's what made me investigate the video. And I put two and two together and I went found the suit that he wore for the vow renewal. I was like, that suit looked familiar. So she made it seem as though she was throwing like some type of not really throwing, but taking her dad out to eat for dinner for his birthday. And she brought him to a suit shop first for something to wear. But all along, the video was old. She just put it up there for validation, of course. And in that validation, make it seem like she do so much for her family and this and that. So she put the video up there, made it seem like she was buying him a new suit for his birthday. He could have whatever he liked. Da, da, da. She put a long caption. I'ma find it for y'all. She put a long caption or whatever, and thanking him. And I'm like, bro, this just shows you the type of person that she is. Why not go buy your daddy a new suit for real? The man who really, that's the only parent you have left that go above and beyond for you and your kids. So you rather fake buy him a suit, post an old video of when you bought him a suit for your vow renewal instead of really buy him a suit for his birthday? That should tell you what type of person she is. But that's not it though, y'all. Because in the comments, here's where it gets even crazier. This way it get even crazier. And I think I'm going to run this video back one time for my new people, because it's some recent findings that coincide with that video. This part, what I'm about to tell y'all. So in the comments of the video, y'all know how most influencers, they'll make a post or whatever, and then they'll post something else in the comments, like about another situation, whatever. So in the comments, she made a post and said, I can't say it verbatim, but the thing I do remember is she said how she paid out her daddy's house. She was like, and some of y'all might remember, maybe Miss Judy, but she was like, I'm so blessed and my dad does this and that. He do all these things for me, and this the least I can do. And I'm so glad God has blessed me to where I could pay out my dad's house, right? Whole time her daddy house been paid out, and she ain't had nothing to do with it. Okay, she didn't listen. She didn't pay it out. Her daddy house been paid out. I'm gonna just tell y'all that, and that's a fact. That's fact. Stuff like that could be searched. But her daddy house been paid out. She did not pay it out. She just wanted to put that, I guess, for validation. She put that in the comments or whatever, right? But it's just a sad situation because it's like, then we heard on the audio with your sister how, you know, I see where you Tyrese. Well, your sister saying your daddy needed some new teeth and you couldn't even try to get your dad new teeth. He had to pay for it himself. When that's the ones that you should be, bruh, I'm like this. You F with me, I F with you. You support me, I support you. You cut for me, you got my back, I got your back. And that's how it should be, especially with family, bruh. Especially with family who rock with you the long way, who rock with you whether you broke or you balling. That's you always cut for family first. Stuff like that aggravates me. Like in y'all, we see what her daddy do. We see how much he go to bat for her. And then now knowing, and we didn't even know, hey Sinead, what's up, my girl? You say sending love and blessings from England. Okay, shout out to my internationals. Love you guys, of course. But Pop, remember she did a skit about his house. Yep, yep. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm gonna try to find that's the old one of my older videos. I'm gonna try to find it and revamp it and post it for y'all. So y'all can see it just shows you the deception. Like that is malicious. Like why? If you know you got and at that time, y'all, she had it. That was not long after her situation with RH. So she was clocking the coins, baby. She was going viral on a lot of stuff. So if you know something as cheap as a suit, you can spend all this money on these Ninja Turtles, but you can't buy your daddy a suit or really pay out his house. Like, why is you trying to take credit for something that he did? You ain't even bought yourself a house, and you want us to believe you done paid your daddy house out when he gotta go co-sign for your vehicles? Make it make sense, child. It's just the fact, like, stop playing on your daddy and really do something for your daddy to show him that he is appreciated. Your sister say the only thing you do is pay for him to go on trips because you need him to babysit. You know what? It's people like that, bro. When you don't, and this is why God be hitting her so hard with her karma. Because when you don't appreciate the ones who really we didn't witness, y'all. We didn't seen her turn against people who really rock with her for this Ninja Turtle. Look at how she did Naya. Naya came on the internet and lied for her multiple times. Listen, Naya came on the internet and lied for her multiple. Naya even lied when they wasn't even talking no more. We had to debunk that. The girl lied. That's how much loyalty she had for this girl. She lied and made up a whole situation that didn't even happen. I debunked that for one. Talking about, I seen RH with his hands around her neck. The door was locked. Naya didn't even make it there. Like, and how I debunked it is because Laonia told the exact story, but totally different. Laonia told it how they had to go unlock the door for Naya and everything. Naya got on the platform and lied and said the door was unlocked and she ran upstairs and had to get in between them. That's how you know that girl was loyal to a core. To her core. Make it make sense. But you know what broke up their friendship? Naya and Johnell got into it. Johnell called her a fat bee and told her to pay her own rent and tell your husband pay your rent and told her to SUCK him. So you let somebody in that, y'all, when that happened, her and Johnell had just got together. So it wasn't like it was a real serious relationship. You allowed a Ninja Turtle to break up a friendship that you had for over 15 years. A fresh relationship. That shows the type of person that she is. You know what? I think that she probably throw her daddy under the bus to keep Johnell. And I hate to laugh, y'all, but the way the way she moved, you never know, child. That is crazy. She already don't put her kids first when it come to him. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. She said she allowed the first baby daddy to keep her away from her mama even when her mama passed. If I'm not mistaken, didn't she say that she didn't even make it to her mom's funeral or something because of the first baby daddy? So you allow these men to just, girl, I don't know, child. That is crazy. I love how you say Birdie. Thank you, Tam. It's country, girl. It's so country over here. But it just, y'all, you say, I spit my drink out. What I say that? Oh, Ninja Turtle? He looked like a Ninja Turtle with wide nostrils. But it's just she fall in love overnight because she's crazy. Yes, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like that's what it's giving. That is crazy, y'all. What's up, NL? You say, hey, Lupac in chat. Didn't she supposedly buy Naya a house when she was with RH? It did seem kind of sketchy when she posted. She didn't. Here's the thing. She tried to make it seem like she bought Naya a house and she bought uh Ayana a house, but she bought neither. And if you really think about it, it makes sense because how are you buying all these people houses when you don't even own your own house? I wish I would. Y'all, come on now. You gonna think we have to think logical, right? That's like me going by people houses and I don't own my own home. Even though I do, but I'm just saying I'm putting myself in that situation. But it's just the fact, ain't nobody gonna do something crazy like that. Like you gonna at least own your own stuff first, right? But she definitely lied about that. And Ayana definitely confirmed that it was a skit, and that's one of the things that made Ayana mad because Ayana said that Laonya was in the comments feeding into the negative comments when people were saying, "Oh, she's so ungrateful." They was disrespecting Ayana, uh, in the comments or whatever. And she was like, Laonya was up in there agreeing with him. She like, "How you agreeing with these people and it's a skit? You know doggone well you didn't just buy me a car." Or whatever. Like what? So, but with Naya, she try to they try to make it seem as though she bought it for her, but it wasn't. I think she just gave her some of the money. Like you know how when you go on rent, you gotta pay first and last month's rent or whatever. I think that's what she helped her out with. It wasn't her buying a house. She lied when she said, "Oh, I bought my sister a house," because they did a whole skit making it seem like she bought that house for Naya, but she did. And how I know is because this how you know. Dawn put out some messages between her and Bree where they were discussing it. And Bree was Dawn was like, "Have you talked to Naya?" And she was like, "No." And then Bree was like, "I hope she ain't F up that house. Did she move yet?" Or something like that. So Naya was moving back, I guess moving back to her home state or whatever, and leaving the house. That's how you know it was a rental, child. It was definitely a rental, y'all. But she was worrying about her because think about it. Why would she be asking? Why would she be saying, "I hope she didn't f up that house" if she owned it? She didn't want them landlords to get a hold of her, okay? Or the leasing people, child. But anyways, y'all, let me get up off of here. What time it is? Oh shoot, it's 11 o'clock. I was supposed to be on here for a little while, y'all, but hey, it's Friday, okay? It's Friday. But I'm about to finish my show. I'm about to finish that video for y'all too. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you have not hit that like button, y'all been rocking out with me for over 2 hours. Y'all can hit the like button. It's free and it's anonymous. Hit that like button on the way out, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. I do have plans tomorrow. I'm going to eat with a friend. But I think I'm gonna get my live out the way in the morning because I've been slacking on my content because I just been busy and tired. So I'm gonna try to get a rush of videos out for y'all if possible. But I think I'm gonna be live. I think I'll go live in the morning. I might go live in the morning, y'all. Because I ain't did a morning live in a while. But good night to you guys. Thank y'all again for tuning in and rocking out, being consistent in the chat. I love y'all and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
That goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always had a black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah. They don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block holes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block holes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block